Got a Kenmore dryer here, Elite. The model number right here. Hopefully it's focusing. Very popular dryer you can get at Sears. And this is the third time it's done this to me over the years. Fixed it several times. The drum turns, but it won't heat. As you can see, most of the time what's going to happen is all this lint throughout time. You're supposed to clean this every 6 months, once a year. Okay, so all this lint gets in here. You can see back there if it'll focus. There it goes. See, all that lint plus here was the same. All this was full of lint. I cleaned it out with a vacuum. And you see here in the coil also all that lint in there. So there's several things that can happen, but what's happened even this time, the third time, is that because of the heat in here, because of all the lint, this gets very hot. It has a thermostat, okay, up to 250 degrees that usually will blow out, okay? It'll either be this right here, or it'll be this. I've replaced these already twice, okay? This time I just checked it and it's this one again. So by it getting very hot, usually it's going to blow one of those fuses, which one goes right here and the other one goes back here. The other thing that can happen, but it hasn't happened to this one yet because I try to keep it clean, is this one here will break in half. If that happens, if you really need to fix it quickly, all you got to do is tie the wires. This has one bolt, or one screw actually, right here. You take that out and this right here will pull out. But I already tested it with the ohm meter, okay? I tested it with the ohm meter. You can see the way you want to test it is like this. You put it in ohms, the lowest setting on ohms, okay? And then you go like this. Okay, you touch both ends together under the ohm meter. Okay, and you're gonna see it's gonna show continuity. That means this is good. Go to the next one here. Okay, we do the same thing. And if we look at the ohm meter, see nothing is happening. So that means this one here is bad. And the last one, this fuse here, and we look at the ohm meter, so this one is good. So this one here is good and this one here is good, but this one here, it is not. Now, once in a while, this right here will work, and we're gonna try to see if it works, okay? What's in there is just a little disc that separates when there's a lot of heat. Sometimes you can go like this, okay? And that will reset that little disc in there. Let's see if it did it this time. It did not do it this time. Let's try it again. You wanna try it a couple of times. Give it a good hit. Okay, it did not work that time either. Look at the multimeter. There it is. I fixed it. So you can get this online these days for about $10 up to $25, depending on where you go. But you know, just by doing that right there, I saved you some money and time without the dryer, without you having to order a part. So right now I'm going to pause the video, put it all back together, and show you how it will heat right now. Give me a second here. I decided to go ahead and take the coil out because, as you can see, a lot of the lint has gone in there this time. And of course, because of the heat, gotten burnt on there. So I'm going to try to clean that up a little bit. All you have to do for that is take a screw that's right there, of course, from this side. That little hole you see right there. Okay. Prior to that, to make it easier for you. Okay. See if it'll zoom in. There we go. Okay. You can see the first one, the thermostat. It's one there and one there, and then the fuse is just one on the top and it slides in. So you take that out and you tilt it and it'll pull right out. Then the other fuse that usually goes is right here. I haven't changed this yet, and it's not bad. I noticed online they sell this fuse, a thermostat, and that other fuse all in a kit together. So again, I checked them all three for continuity. That one in the back was bad. As you saw, I fixed it. Old style, and you know, it has continuity now, so it should work. But again, I decided to go ahead and take this out. This is really simple. All you want to do is make sure that it's not cracked. What happens with the heat, you know, sometimes it'll crack, and then that's it. You can order a new one, or a way to fix that where I'm from back home is just with some vice grips. Again, all it takes is just put it back together and cramp it, and that will make it work. So just wanted to show you that, just in case that was a problem you're having and not the fuse like myself. So again, all that's only held in there in the front. You got that screw right there, which is right here in the front. So you pull that out, and gently just pulls right out after you take these two wires off. Okay, so I'm going to put that back now and continue, and that should allow me to start it up and show you if it's working or not. Again, you can check this also, of course, for continuity, even though I can see it that it's fine. Okay, you see it there in the multimeter. Taking it off, putting it back on. Okay, so that is how you test that, and that's also fine. Okay, as you can see, I vacuumed all that out. Much gooder in there. That's where the air exhaust goes. So of course, you know, any lint in there, plus with that coil in there getting up to 250 degrees where it shuts off, you can imagine how hot that is. It's like a little oven in there, so it baked all that in there. Now, another little advice I'd like to give you, if the missus or whoever does the drying notices that it's getting the clothes when you're done on your regular cotton high there, the clothes comes out really hot. If as soon as the unit stops, it's very hot, that's what's happening. There's a lot of lint, you know, in here. Make sure you always clean in here. Of course, this is done from the inside. That's where your this right here is. Okay, this is very important. A lot of people don't know just how important it is to clean that. Okay, so oops, that went too far in there. Oh no, it's not even in there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is very important, you know, that you clean this out. Okay, very important. A lot of people don't know just how it is, because it will avoid all that lint staying in there and all these areas in here. I don't know if you saw in the beginning of the video, I mean, this was like a 1/4 of an inch, 3/8 of an inch, even all in the bottom, all in the back of the unit. You know, that right there is what goes around and turns your motor. Even all that was getting ready to go because of all the lint. So very important. As you can see, all that's really happening with that there, it's staying in here, and if that gets full, then of course it's going to go in your blower motor. It's going to go everywhere, and it's going to cause that excessive heat. I don't know if I don't think I said at the beginning, this must come out in order to remove that right there. Something I like to do in my videos too, just to help people out, is, you know, what I'm going to need. Every single screw is the same size head. So this right here is all you need, 1/4 inch. Okay, that's all you need as far as tools to take you know, every single screw out, whether it's these things here or that plate that I took out. Okay, slid that in there. All it does is slide in there. Connected the 2 wires. Now I'm going to put the bracket back on, which just There's a screw right here on the top. Okay. This right here goes right there, right here. That's the top. Okay, got the bottom there. This right here is right there. Okay, just has that little lip. That little lip right there goes into that little groove. Okay, so just gonna slide that in there, and I'll be back. Okay, just turned it on, and if you can see that red hot coil in there, means it works. Woohoo! Okay, so as you can see, you could have spent however much money you can get that fuse, or now, as I said earlier, the kit that brings the fuses and the thermostat together, or you can fix it for free. So I decided to fix it for free. At the beginning, I don't think I showed you how to get in here. It's very easy. Okay, what you do is stick a screwdriver in here, push this down, and pull out. Screwdriver in here, push this down, pull out, and as you can see, how it goes in there in those little brackets. So again, I showed you how to fix a dryer that's not heating for free. I would appreciate it if you like the video. Subscribe for all the other home repairs that I do around the house, to share with you, and share my video. Thank you very much.